Hello survivors and welcome to We Who Survived. My name is James and we are doing episode 30 of the Hunter Run today. 86 hours. Did you see that? 86 hours. That is ridiculous. So we are definitely coming along on this run here. I'm not sure how long we're going to run it out to, but I feel like things are finally getting really good and interesting and my world is really malleable because I have the tools I need. So we'll see how this goes. Hey yo, your boy was taking screenshots, I guess. And what a beautiful view, is it not? What a beautiful view. Alright, but I gotta get back to it, people. We gotta get to playing this game for real. I can't just take screenshots forever. Ah, that's FPS, not field of view. There we go. Alright, things are starting to get back to normal. June 2nd. I don't know what day that is now. I've totally lost track of the days, and I really don't care. We don't have any bees that are ready. That's good. I need to build an entrance to the top of the cross, because I can't really just get up there without flying around right now. I guess I didn't think that through. And I've got crops to water, so it looks like that's where I'm gonna start. We're gonna water some crops. The plan for today, honestly, I think I'm gonna lean into summer activities. Because you really only got so long you can do this crap, so I want to keep up with it. We're going to keep up with the farming, which primarily means I need more farm space, I think, because when all these flax flip and they're ready, I'm not going to have anywhere else to replant them, because these are all K, and most of the vegetables are K, it seems, so I need some fresh soil if I want to replant all of this nice and neatly. And so with that, we're going to build a new farm patch. I sort of have an idea in my head of how I'm going to do it. Not 100% sure how that's going to work out or exactly how big I'm going to make it. But we are going to make some sort of new farm field for sure. I'll probably build an entrance to the top of the cross. I'm not sure what else will get done, but let's get into it, people. Alright, there we go. I'm going to grab some medium fertility for working the farm. I don't know if I'm actually going to need much because I pretty much am sitting on all medium fert dirt. So I'm not quite sure exactly how much I'm going to dig up and out, but we'll see. But what I do need to do first, for sure, is I think I need to optimize the current farm spaces. Which the main thing with that is the one out in the water. I can definitely sneak a few extra little bits into there. So whenever I replant, I'll have more room for replanting. So that's going to be the first step. And then I'll get to making a new farm field of some sort. June 2nd. Alright, the new extended fence has a bit of a ghetto repair. I guess technically it's the opposite of a ghetto repair. I put nice fence to repair the bad fence, but this old fence requires logs, which is just a lot to go through. So here's the new small farm plot. Figured there's really no point in getting rid of it, even though it's sort of out of the way. I can still have it as a backup, but somewhere over here by our bees is where I want to build a new real farm plot. I sort of want to start building out the front here a little bit. I don't think I'm ever going to get it all quite fenced off because I like the openness. But, yeah, we'll see. I got to make the area in general look more lived in. Because right now you can, it's really only the back that's giving someone lives here vibes. The front is a little, I don't know. The front needs some work, so we'll focus on that a little bit. It's still beautiful either way. The estate is coming along so well. Cross stone is finished on the exterior. Feels so good. It feels so good to be a gangsta.
Hey Peter, man! Check out Channel 9. It's the breast exam.
Yeah, so I just want to confirm. But looking from the top down, I think the next farm field is going to go here, next to the bees. Which means I'm also going to have to dig it out, unfortunately, but we might be able to turn that into a cool aesthetic look. I'm not quite sure. I think pretty much right here is where the next farm plot's going, so I've made up my mind on that. Generally, I guess I just have to figure how I'm going to start working it. What exactly I want it to even look like. I guess, I don't know. I'll figure that out as I go. I just need it to be big enough that I can make whatever I want inside, farm-wise. So, probably going to start that now. Get to digging. Alright, this is a good start for sure. It's a good start, but I can't help but feel this is a little small. I don't think this is gonna do it, so I think I'm gonna have to cut into further layers of this little hill in front of us. So yeah, I'm gonna be, I guess, digging into the hill and getting a farm field out. Yeah, this is not gonna be big enough. Let's go. Okay, I think that's finally really it. Yeah, that's like twice as big as it was before. I think that'll do. I've been just sort of counting the blocks here, which is a little difficult to do. Trying to make sure I have enough room for a few different fields and then some pathing. I want to include pathing in the design so it looks good, sort of like the backyard. But yeah, I think this is about the blank canvas. And I think I'm going to keep it like this. So probably up on that shelf-like layer, I'll put bushes or flowers or something, because the farm field's going to be lower there. But yeah, this is what we're working with, I believe. So this will become a farm field at some point. Not 100% sure if I'm going to start working that now or not. I might also refine the landscaping a little bit. We'll see. But here's approximately where the new farm will be. And then when all that flax is ready to turn over, I'll actually have somewhere to put it. So that's sort of the idea behind that. Alright, I'm doing a little bit more digging to push this other land back. I'm going to start out with the fence, but I don't want this other land close enough that a bear or a wolf or a deer, I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind a deer, but I don't know. Some of these creatures can jump like 3 to 5 blocks high. So I want to make sure if they do that 3 to 5 block high jump, they won't be making it over my fence from the next closest landform, if that makes sense. Look at this, people. Boys and girl, I guess, hybrid. We got fencing coming along. Yes, we do. It feels so good too. This is like defining the field. Once I have the fence set, then I can start building, or I guess landscaping within, and feel free to do so. But I do want to define my fence boundary so I know what I'm working with. I wasn't quite sure, but I'm gonna do double fencing where needed, and I'm gonna stick to the outer perimeter, the outside perimeter, like entirely. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, I'm keeping everything out here, just more space for farmland. So it goes. I don't know if this will be the prettiest thing in the world, but it should look a little better once we get some flowers and bushes and stuff. I want to leave a 1 wide walkway. I should maybe leave more, but I'm more focused on the farm space. So I'll leave at least a 1 path walkway between the bees and the new farm. Maybe I'll path that at some point. That would be good for pathing, either packed dirt or maybe my first stone pathing or something. I'm not sure. I would like to start pathing the place too in general, so maybe we'll start doing that a little bit now that there's actually starting to be some things out front. Some things to walk to. Whoa, there it is. We are fenced off, baby. So now I've got a field defined and I've got a space to start working within. Look at that. That's actually really huge, I feel like. Is that just me? I feel like this is a really huge farm field, technically. Like, not actually, but I don't know. When I look at it, it looks so big. Maybe because all my other couple fields are so small. I don't know. So I've got like 4 gates here. 3 gates here. No, I got 4. I'm tweaking. Oh, come on. What the heck is going on here? There we go. All right. All the clay stuff is done. So I got a new storage vessel and I got some new jugs, which is good because we are hecka full on honey. So I'm gonna bring the bucket with me now because it's about time to start doing this farm field. Dang it, some bees already. You bees are too quick. I can't even keep up with you. I'm gonna have to pull those. My thing is, I don't want to not keep up with them because if one day I wake up and all 8 are ready to harvest and I harvest them all, then I have no bees left. I have to go get new bees. So I would like to avoid that. But I think with 2 going, I'm fine to just forget about it for now. But yeah, I need to start digging holes and laying down some water, because then once I lay down 1 square of water, I can just keep pulling from it. So let's start defining the farm field. Crap, I always forget about that. If you don't put the water first, then your dirt is not moisturized and you need moisturized dirt. So it just messes with my brain seeing that red 0. I don't like it. Take a green. Yep, I'll take a green 75. All right, time to farm. You know what time it is, people.
I probably should have told my wife, but the minute I saw the light, I just dug out my boots and threw out the fanny pack, sold the fan and got my old Harley back, cranked up the bike and flew out the cul-de-sac, straight to the nearest bar. AC/DC on the jukebox, back in black, got so drunk I was singing like a maniac, smoked so much I about had a heart attack. So it's a fact. Rascal is back. Got back, I ain't gonna lie. I dressed up in a suit and tie, pulled out the driveway 7:45. Yeah, in the morning. She started having baby fever. She made me trade my Harley for a Kia. Oh, help me, Lord. I saw my reflection in the minivan and thought, this ain't who I am. So I dug out my boots and threw out the fanny pack, sold the van and got my old Harley back, cranked up the bike and flew out the cul-de-sac, straight to the nearest bar. AC/DC on the jukebox, back in black, got so drunk I was singing like a maniac, smoked so much I about had a heart attack. I woke up in someone's yard. Rascal is back. Crossed my mind that I'm a fool for leaving all I had. But then I think about it clear, boy, I sure am glad that I dug out my boots and threw out the fanny pack, sold the fan and got my old Harley back, picked up the bike and flew out the cul-de-sac. AC/DC on the jukebox, back in black, got so drunk I was singing like a maniac, smoked so much I about had a heart attack. So hang on to your hats. The rascal is back.
I think I'm gonna do bushes here on this sort of awkward end. Oh my, look how beautiful. Look at Crossstone. That is absolutely beautiful. June 3rd. I really need to get that top level lit. We have so many lanterns to be making, but as you can see, I just simply have other priorities at the moment. But I'm nearly done with the new farm plot, and this is a lot of space for farming, people. I will definitely have room to replant all the flax and more. Holy cow, this is going to be awesome. All right, not too bad. That'll do it, people. Here is our brand new farm field. Look at it. It's nice, it's neat, it's organized. I think it's maximally efficient, approximately. I don't know. Probably gotta take care of these bees. But that was a lot of work. A lot more than I expected. It was just like tedious, like time work. Not like it was hard or something, but yeah. So I got a whole bunch of farm field now. We are probably not replanting right away because I'm not actually, I mainly did that for, like I said, when I harvest the flax, I need to make sure I have enough room to replant them. And then at the same time, I'm going to have a lot of soil over there that's been double used with common nutrients. So I'm going to need more space just to plant everything, period. I have a feeling before this season is over. So right now, I haven't broke out past the backyard. That's the only farm field I'm using. So hopefully then with the other 2 extra farm fields, I should be covered for full crop rotation without having to miss anything or add days. Freaking grass. I almost want to put it at the entrance. I'm going to do that for now, but that's probably going to change like 10 times. I can never make up my mind with landscaping, but whatever looks prettiest in the end is what I stick with, and it usually involves purple because purple's my favorite color, so sue me. Look at that. I have to use my new batch of honey jars, so that's technically good. Bad if you dislike clay forming, because that means we're closer to the next clay form, but good if you like honey. So we are stashing a lot of honey and candles. How many candles do I even have at this point? 7, so plus these 2 is 9. Look at that. I've got 9 potential lanterns to make. That would be 18 plates of some type of metal, so yeah, that's just a matter of time and me working, and it'll get done at some point. I just have to prioritize things. There's so much to do. This game really is hard if you're one person. It would be a lot easier if I had some buddies here helping me out. Like if someone did the smithing and someone worried about the farming, and you know, a server would maybe be a good idea. Just don't know how much time I could contribute to it, so we'll have to see about that, especially now that I'm getting my own place. But that would be dope, because that would certainly help cut down on this. This is, oh my gosh, it's such a grind to keep up with everything as a solo player. But it is very rewarding when you do keep up, so I'll give them that. It's just that it's a constant grind. I'm sure there's some quality of life mods I will be adding later as well. Not 100% sure, but we'll see what the next run entails. Alright, very nice. I still have to fire it, and I guess I should probably make some more fire bricks as well. But we have a new watering can for the new farming area. I figured it would be obnoxious dragging the one back and forth. So each farming area can have its own watering can. That'll do. The only trouble is I'm entirely out of peat. So I'm going to have to use firewood. And I'm starting to use up my firewood cooking, so that's a bad combination, which means it's definitely time to gather some more peat. Not sure if that's what's going to come immediately next. That's more of just like a good daytime activity, so might just get to it when I get to it. I don't know, but we definitely need more peat, and I'm going to get stacks and stacks and stacks of peat. I might need more clay. I don't know. I've definitely got some gathering to do, dang it. I have to leave the estate for a little bit to gather some things at some point. Right, there is some rye and spelt harvested. Honestly, I bet you I can replant those. They aren't K crops, they're N crops. So I can definitely get these replanted like right away. I'm almost certain. Somewhere back in here. This isn't like the flax where it's going to need basically special ground because most of the things seem to be K. Most of the common things, I should say. So yeah, I'm going to get these guys replanted and then move right along, I think. I'm pretty sure this is all I have to harvest right now. Alright, I'm starting to have a collection of grains now, so it might be about time to finally make a clay oven. Only trouble is that's going to be a lot of fire clay, so I could probably get one started, but I have a feeling I'm going to need just a little bit more to finish. I don't think I actually have enough raw fire clay right now, but I need to get one of those made, just so if nothing else, I'll force myself to try and use it sometime. Not sure how you make pies, but that's what I want to make the most, because allegedly I can make fruit pies with my berries that last way longer. Not 100% sure, but that's what I'm interested in. There's also breads, which are nice, but breads don't retain fruit satiety, I don't think, unless I can make fruit breads. Bet you I can. This game is sort of wild like that. Okay, I don't know. I'm really not sure where to put it's the problem. I think the kitchen has to go up here. I just don't want anything to go up there because it looks so nice as an open concept. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. I'll probably just toss it up there all ugly after we make it, but at least I'll have it made. Ooh, yeah. Okay, I think it's going to be over a stack, so I'll probably start it now just to see what I need, but we are definitely going to need more fire clay. And then I guess while I'm out there, I should probably collect a little bit of blue clay and some peat as well. I really need peat. Where's the peat? I know there's peat around here. There we go. So there's some peat over there. I have some more marked. I have a lot of stuff marked, so I'll be able to get what I need, but I do have to go collect it, unfortunately. I think I'm going to start the oven first, though, just to see how far I get with a little over one stack. Dang it, I almost had enough to finish it. It's so close. I basically have a clay oven, but I just barely don't. So that is what it is. I'm gonna go collect resources. Honestly, not even sure if that's gonna make it in or get montaged. We'll see. I might just get to the after results because we gotta keep it pushing, people. I've already been playing quite a while and I have another session tomorrow. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a lot to edit. We are so back, boys and girls. I have all the peat. Look at this. We are basically professional clay makers again. Is this gonna go all the way to the ceiling? I don't think so, but it's not gonna be too far off. Hopefully I can still stack it and pull it. Let's see. This is a little bit ridiculous. There must be some sort of imaginary step ladder I'm not seeing, because I don't know how we're reaching that, but works for me. I'm not complaining. It's a video game. Look at the new peat stack. Holy crap. That should last a little while. That's like 2 to 3 serifs tall worth of peat. That's how I measure my peat. Yeah, look, it's at least 2 of us. 2.5, 3. Holy crap. Alright, so that mission was a success. I got fire clay. I got a little bit of blue clay. And I got a bunch of peat. So crap, I got other chores to do still. I have to tend to my barrels, but that batch of leather is done, so that's good. I have to finish the fire clay oven. I got a lot to do still. Alright, so it's done. I have no actual idea where I'm gonna put this up there, or the design around it. I'm probably gonna want to do like a whole thing, but I also don't want to cover my windows up there, so I don't know. I'm just gonna chuck it up there for now, I assume, and we'll worry about that for real at a later date. Can't even pick a corner mentally. I'm like, which corner am I gonna stick this in? Nothing feels right. I don't know. I guess ultimately I'll probably put it in this corner because it's right in front of the stairs and that feels right. I was trying to see if you can corner the oven, but you can't. It has to hard face aside. If it could corner out diagonal, that would be great, but it can't. I really gotta make lanterns, but that means I really gotta make more copper bars too. And I got this meteoric iron to get. We will get that, actually. Maybe we'll go do that soon. I'm not sure what exactly is next. There we go. That's the mark of an active mine. So, I don't know if I've let you in on this up until now, but meteoric iron is what's next, it turns out. And it doesn't actually look like a huge deposit, so it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot to grab. I did kill a wolf on the way here, and I think I spotted a deer, so maybe I can do some hunting up in this area after this. I'll have to see. Alright, that's not too bad. 35 meteoric iron bits or whatever they're called, and it's 2 per bar, I think, so that'll be like an extra 17 bars. That'll have me in like the 40-ish range total. I've already used at least 1 or 2 bars though. I can't remember exactly what on. So I think I would have to find another deposit if I want to use it for something like armor. So we might just wind up going regular iron for plate or something like that. But that's okay. I'm sure I'll find more meteoric iron deposits. It's just people say they can see them on the map. I really can't. I can only see them when I stumble across them, but that's probably just my inexperience. So now that I'm in the area, I don't exactly want to leave. I might as well keep exploring because it's a fresh start to the day. So we'll see what happens and what I run across. Oh, hey. You guys see that deer? I think I know what's next. I'm going to start slow stalking the deer too. It's going to take more time, but I usually rush the deer, which is what makes them so difficult. So I'm going to try to move like the wind. Alright, nice. It wasn't the easiest, necessarily, but I had a successful hunt. I think I only had one runaway the one time. I'm going to keep looking for deer, but I think I've actually exterminated them near here. Because this was like a small group that was holding together, basically. And I'm not seeing any more. So yeah, I might move on to further exploration. Be nice to find some pigs. They also drop the right kind of meat, but I haven't seen any. Okay, well, if nothing else, I got a bunch of purple flowers on top, more of that heather, so that's a good start to further exploration. I would love to grab these bushes too, but they're all about to flower also, and I'd rather leave them. So, ooh, brown coal bits. I think black coal is the good coal. Brown coal doesn't burn as hot, but I want to get it. We'll see what the heck I can do with it. I think if nothing else, I can save some charcoal somewhere along the way. I don't think this can replace charcoal though, unfortunately. Alright, I think that'll do. That should be a good enough sampling. 2 stacks. Really about all I need. I don't even need that much because I don't know if it's going to be as useful as I think it is. The burn temperature on it is only 1100 degrees, so I don't think I'll be able to use it in the bloomery or anything. Basically, I can use it to warm up the crucible very effectively before switching to charcoal for making ingots in the fire pit, I think, but that's about it. I think the real use for it is something in the steel making process, but I'm not so sure we're gonna do that process. So the rain is so loud in this game, but it's sort of calming and peaceful, especially in the middle of a forest like this. Oh, this is so neat. I love this game. Is it more embarrassing that I forgot my lantern? That I didn't realize until it was too late? Or that I'm a broke boy enough that I felt the need to come back and get it? I was so far away. Alright, well, the lantern's back in hand. That's good. Oh, it feels so good to be home. I was out and about for so long and I had to fight so many wolves. I don't even know if all of them are going to make it in the video, honestly. There was a lot of just random wolves and they're really not that big of a deal anymore. It's just a nuisance to stop and deal with. So yeah, and I got a little bit of bony soil. I didn't get too much really out of the ruins. There wasn't anything that great. So I don't know. Overall success though, I got a whole bunch of stuff. I got food to cook, which means unfortunately now I have to cook at some point. Got extra flowers, which I gotta go place out most likely. Then I got this coal, so yeah, lots of animal skins, few seeds, and a resin. I'm gonna say that was a success. Alright, now that these berries are starting to come through, I'm going to be moving them to fenced areas after I get my first pick. And the first fenced area is probably going to be our new farm field because I have a few little grassy areas that I'm going to fill in with the bushes. Alright, finally done cooking. I just spent so much time cooking all that stupid deer meat, but whatever. I got a bunch of new, what are they called? Crocs. Yes, I have a bunch of new Crocs. So those are stored in the cellar. Right now I got the game meat thrown on and I can just sort of forget about it, which is good because I believe it's harvest day generally, at least for the flax, the most important. Yep. So I'm just gonna grind this out real quick and see what we get and replant ASAP. All right, that's a lot of flax. Holy cow, I did not realize how much flax we were actually gonna get. We are definitely replanting and doing that again. That's like 4 or 5 stacks of flax, plus all the grain. And then I think I got a couple extra seeds. I think there was a few that dropped 2 seeds, which there's a 5% chance that happens and you can multiply your seeds. Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm stashing this in the personal stash. This is so much flax. This is basically like the equivalent of gold. Better than gold, actually. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Alright. So now I gotta replant that stuff, which that's nice and easy now. That'll go in the new field. Look at that, all our flax replanted. I actually could have fit a couple extra, so that's nice. Everything's 100%. It's not really raining, it's like hailing, I think. I've never heard this sound before. I don't know, it's loud. It's way louder than the rain. I'm definitely turning this down in post so you can hear me right now. There's no way. That is absolutely ridiculous. But the new farm field's coming along. We got some bushes, we got flax replanted, it's got its own watering can. I want to put stone pathing here in the front. We will get to that at some point. I just keep having to catch up on chores. I did the bees in between stuff. I don't know if that's in the video or not. I just keep cycling the bees in and out. So at some point, that's just probably not even going to be getting shown. Just know I'm building up infinite honey and candles and or honeycomb. This whole thing is getting ridiculous. Just churn, 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 but that's okay. I'm keeping it going. Keeping the grind going. Oh, and then the whole way I've been trying to eat isolated fruits and vegetables. So, yeah. This will actually finish off the new farm area. I think 2 cranberry bushes is all I need, and then I got all the bushes. At least for the interior part. Still not sure if I'm going to do flowers or bushes on the shelf. Probably should just do bushes, but won't look as pretty. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to collect these just yet because they only stay good for like 2 weeks, even in the cellar. I need to find a way to preserve fruits. I think I can make jam with my honey, so if that's the case, I can maybe make some sort of fruit jam with the berries. Not 100% sure, but since those ones are already protected, I'm going to leave those alone. And then the rest will get moved to farm field or the backyard. I think I already put the black currant ones back here because they just didn't fit like the aesthetic look, but yeah, we're gonna be putting some bushes back here. Alright, that's all my seeds, all my plants, either planted or replanted. So right now nothing is wasting away, even the stupid turnips that I have too much of, and the carrots, and everything is replanted. So all good in the hood on that front. We are a farmer man and a hunter. Alright, that's a charcoal pit. I didn't really have to cut down too many trees. I went to an area where I marked a bunch of large maples and knocked down a few, and that really provided almost everything I needed. So that wasn't too crazy. That wasn't terrible. So now we have another charcoal run coming because I learned smelting the bronze bars that, yeah, the brown coal is not a replacement for charcoal. It burns really long, but it just doesn't burn hot enough. I think I could maybe actually smelt bronze or something with it, but it would have to sit for minutes and minutes and minutes, like maybe 20 or 30 minutes, so I don't know. Not worth it. So charcoal is a thing, and we're gonna keep using it. Alright, we finally got some pathing. I should probably make some more, like from the front door here and some other stuff, but at least now the like little farm areas are connected. At least those two, the two closest to each other. It looks nice. That's the main thing. It does look nice. So these bushes, now that they're ready to go, they're ready to go, and that'll be the last of the bushes in the front of the house. Pretty much all replaced with catnip. Yeah, so now I gotta go get those somewhere safe, and then, wow, June 8th already. Holy cow. So I think I'm gonna take care of the bees, and then after that, I'm calling it a night. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I appreciate you giving me your time.